It's been 20 years since all the belts of the heavyweight championship has been put on the line. Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk is a fight that has been talked about and tried to be made since Usyk became the IBF, WBA, and WBO heavyweight champion. 14 months earlier to February 2020, Fury was denied a second heavyweight championship when he was forced to settle for a contentious draw with the Bronze Bomber in LA. However, when the pair met in a rematch at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, all disputes were settled. Fury dominated from start to finish, beating Wilder twice to the emphatic 7th round stoppage. The victory saw Fury lift the WBC and Ring Magazine championships. In September 2021, Anthony Joshua made his way to the ring for a world title defense against Oleksandr Usyk. The majority of fans and experts felt that AJ's size and strength would prove decisive against the former undisputed cruiserweight champ. As it turned out, speed and skill trumped all, with a southpaw Usyk cruising to a brilliant 12th round unanimous decision victory with IBF, WBA, and WBO titles in his possession. Usyk's stock rose dramatically. The calls for an undisputed clash with the Gypsy King began here. In February 2022, war breaks out when Russia invades Ukraine. Usyk puts his career on hold and joins the defense force in Kiev. In April 2022, Fury scores a spectacular one-punch, 6-round stoppage over WBC mandatory challenger Dillian Whyte at Wembley Arena in London. The bout breaks the all-time UK attendance record with a crowd of approximately 94,000 people, although it is good to be said that this was way past Dillian Whyte's prime. And then, in August 2022, having been granted permission by the Ukrainian government to resume his career, Usyk returns for a contractually agreed upon rematch with Anthony Joshua at the Jeddah Superdome in Saudi Arabia. AJ performs for a better and way more contentious performance. He did push his conqueror all the way. However, a huge surge by the Brit in the 9th round is rendered meaningless when Usyk sweeps the final 3 rounds and claims a hard-fought 12th round split decision. When Usyk states that he does need rest following the Joshua rematch and won't be able to face Fury for any specific dates, Fury immediately turns his attention to a December 2022 clash with Joshua. Fury offers AJ's team a 60-40 split, but sets deadlines to get the bout locked in. Despite some fans getting their hopes up, the money spinning all British showdown remains snake-bitten and negotiations fall apart. A new dance partner is now required. In December 2022, before approximately 60,000 fans at Tottenham Sports Stadium, Fury wins every minute and every round against a friendly foe, Derek Chisora, and successfully retains his WBC championship at an 11th round stoppage. After the bout concludes, Fury approaches Usyk, who is sitting ringside, and unloads a raft of insults at the unified champ. The Gypsy King does all the talking while Usyk walks onto the ring apron and stares him dead in the eye. In February 2023, it is reported that Fury vs. Usyk collision in Saudi Arabia is off the table because a temporary arena for the fight will not be ready for April 29th. However, there are also rumors that Fury's financial demands could not be met. In March 2023, Usyk accepts Fury split of 70-30 for a fight at Wembley Stadium, but negotiations catapult due to a disagreement over the split for a rematch. Fury insists a UK-based return fight should have a 50-50, while Team Usyk balks out the offer and stands firm on a 70-30. The fight then falls apart. In July 2023, Fury signs on to fight former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou in Saudi Arabia for October 28. A non-title affair, the 10-round bout will be Ngannou's first professional boxing fight. Meanwhile, Usyk is obligated to face the WBA mandatory challenger Daniel Dubois. That bout will take place in Poland in August 26. Fury vs. Ngannou takes place on October 8, 2023, and although Fury was declared the winner, that night didn't go well for him, and Ngannou won the fight in everyone's eyes and was pretty much the people's champion. Fury looked terrible compared to his usual performance, and Francis landed a beautiful knockdown that shocked the world. The former heavyweight UFC champion knocking down the boxing heavyweight champion was a terrible look for Fury and the sport of boxing. Although Fury had already signed up for a fight with Usyk in November, assuming he was going to run through Francis, the fight had to be moved to February 2024. Unfortunately, Fury had a bad cut above his eye during training, and the fight was moved once again for the final time to May 18, 2024. And that is the timeline of how we got here. Now, getting into the fights, Tyson Fury is known for his unorthodox and agile fighting style. He's a monster at using his height and reach advantage to outmaneuver opponents, and he's particularly adept at slipping punches and counter-attacking with speed and precision. Fury is also known for his defensive skills, often frustrating opponents with his elusive movement and ability to nullify their offense. Overall, his style combines elements of boxing fundamentals with his own unique flair and unpredictability. Oleksandr Usyk is a highly skilled boxer with a versatile fighting style. He's known for his exceptional footwork, agility, and ability to control the distance in the ring. Usyk employs a high-volume punch output, often using his jab to set up combinations and keep his opponents off balance. He also is adept at using angles to create openings for his attacks and evade incoming punches. Additionally, Usyk possesses solid defensive skills, including head movement and blocking, which allow him to minimize damage while effectively scoring points. Overall, his style is characterized by technical precision, strategic intelligence, and relentless work rate. It is important to point out that Usyk has been waiting for this moment for a very long while on the other hand, it seems like Tyson Fury has been playing games, being unserious, taking unnecessary matches in order to delay or avoid this matchup. Comparing their styles, it is a very interesting matchup. But if we're all being honest, the hype for this fight has died down a little bit, mostly due to Tyson Fury's decision in the last year or so. It's already taken long enough to make this match, but Tyson Fury has gone ahead and done things like take a fight with Francis Ngannou, Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte, while all the while he could have aimed to improve his greatness. Francis Ngannou definitely tainted the importance of this fight, but it is still very important. For the first time in 20 years, the unified heavyweight champion is going to be crowned with all the belts. This fight is going to be a combination of jabs and pressure, as Tyson Fury with his elusive movements, head movements, constant movement, and constant pressure, meeting Oleksandr Usyk, who takes pressure but gives it back times 2. He does have fantastic movement as well, fantastic footwork and head movement. A lot of people were saying that Tyson Fury looked washed against the fight with Francis Ngannou, but in my opinion, he just didn't prepare for that fight at all. A lot of people were saying that Oleksandr Usyk's performance against Daniel Dubois was kind of underwhelming, but hey, it may have just been an off night. This is a very hard fight to predict, but if I had to pick someone, I will go with Usyk because in my opinion, he has shown to be more disciplined, more serious, and it just feels like he wants this more. I'm not even making this pick based on skills because both guys are highly skilled boxers, but combining Usyk's skills to his personality and mannerism, the way he carries himself and the way he has been aiming for this moment, I would have to go with him. It's not a confident pick though. It could really go either way. This is definitely a 50-50 matchup because on the other hand, Tyson Fury is going to be looking to make up for his embarrassment against Francis Ngannou. Now, he's going to try his best to perform like he's never before, and I do believe he has been training hard for this fight. Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. Who do you got?